What's up, you guys? So, ever since I posted the reaction video to 5 Feet Apart, you guys constantly ask me over and over and over and over and over to react to CF when it's featured in different, like, mainstream productions. Whether it's TV shows, whether it's movies, what have you. You guys continuously, to this day, keep commenting that you want me to react to things. So, I'm starting to branch out, and I'm going to do what you guys have asked. So I'm going to do a little series here to where I react to the portrayal of cystic fibrosis in mainstream media. And today, to start it all off on the list, we're going to be reacting to an episode of Grey's Anatomy called Deny, Deny, Deny. I have never seen this episode. There's another episode of Grey's Anatomy that features CF, and I only saw like the first little scene of it, and it was literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I think I had a brain aneurysm just watching it. It was so bad. Hopefully this one isn't as bad. What I've done is I had a friend of mine go through the episode and timestamp the character with CF's storyline, because I'm not acting to a whole episode of Grey's Anatomy. That is ain't happening. Not really a fan of the show. It's not really my thing, but I'm curious as to how they portrayed CF. She timestamped all the parts that pertain to the cystic fibrosis storyline. So I'm going to be skipping around to those, and I'm going to react to this episode of Grey's Anatomy for you guys because you've requested more reaction videos. And so I'm going to give you guys what you want. So without further ado, let's react to the episode of Grey's Anatomy, Deny, 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 featuring a character with cystic fibrosis.
I told you I never wanted to see you again.
That's only because you're too lazy to learn anything more.
It's the Rookie of the Year! Is he, this is a CF patient, right?
Jeremiah Tate thinks he knows so much because he was one of my first patients as an intern.
Knew as much as she did. She was clueless about how to treat cystic fibrosis.
I really like how they had to if you were reading a script, I bet that part was written in bold. Like, hey, make sure that you really pronounce cystic fibrosis. Oh my god. But yeah, it's the friggin' Rookie of the Year. This man is a star. He won the series for the Cubbies. He knows Chet Stedman, all right? And if you're a younger person watching this, you're not going to go know what the hell I'm talking about. But Rookie of the Year was an old movie back from my day. It's a friggin' masterpiece is what it is, okay? It's not just a movie. It's a cultural phenomenon. And it's amazing. Now I'm invested, all right? They better not kill off the Rookie of the Year, all right? He's a friggin' national treasure.
A simple cholecystectomy turned into a month-long stay.
Better not be alleged malpractice. Guy raises about $100 grand a year for cystic fibrosis, running triathlons. Thinks he's a big shot. You run triathlons?
Why not?
Pain, for one. Says here you're finally admitting to feeling a little.
A little.
How?
I'm finally admitting to feeling a little bit of pain. Oh my god.
Little truth.
Oh, enough to keep me awake at night. Had some seizures.
That's more than a little bit of pain, brother. I had some seizures. It ain't nothing. I was just running my triathlon, fell over, seized, got back up, kept going.
Too weak to work out.
Anyone been through here with your CT results?
No. It's probably just my pancreatitis kicking up again.
Okay. The first biggest thing I'm seeing here, he doesn't have hold on, let me double check this just so I'm not lying to y'all. Let me go to the wide shot of him. There's no IV or anything. There's no port. Where's this going? There's a line going somewhere, but nobody knows where it's going.
Awake at night. Had some seizures.
No. And also, he looks like decently fit and in shape. If you have pancreatitis, your ass ain't eating. Pancreatitis is when basically your pancreas stages a revolt, and it's one of the most painful friggin' things I've ever been through in my life, so it's no fun whatsoever. Oops.
Kicking up again.
Alright, we'll be back with your results and a plan. Where do your parents think you are this time?
New Jersey.
His parents don't know he's in the hospital?
No, he doesn't like to bother them until he's well or about to get discharged. He understands his reality. He just chooses to ignore it. Denial works for him, Grant.
Oh God. Ah! Okay, this isn't terrible, but God, why? How come if you portray a character like this, they always have to be like this, like, I don't really have this condition. I don't want to bother my friends and family and all that. Like, I mean, I get there's people like that, but most of the time, like, they're not. And what shitty parents don't like check in and know their kid is in the hospital? Like, oh my God. Like, after he won the World Series for the Cubs, shit must have really went downhill between him and his folks. Like, shit.
Jeremiah's got a mass in his mid-epigastrium, diffused enlargement of the pancreas, that with his hypoglycemic seizures.
He's gonna need exploratory.
Oh, okay. Hypoglycemic seizures. That makes a little bit. But still, like, okay, if this dude's got like horrible pancreatitis, he's having like hypoglycemic seizures and all that, he should look way sicker than he does, okay? It looks like he's still been playing for the Cubs and just came off the bench. Like, what the hell, man?
Rodney. But despite his triathlons, his lungs still make me hesitant to cut.
What are we gonna do?
So he's got very bad pancreatitis to where he's gonna have to have surgery. He's having hypoglycemic seizures, and even though he runs triathlons, his lungs are bad enough to worry them about a surgery. Like, well, they definitely did not get the portrayal of what he should look like right. Let me tell you that right now. Because if you're that sick, you ain't gonna look as pretty as he does. Let me tell you. I don't care how much you've been hanging out with Stifler and his mom and the whole gang from American Pie, okay? Ah! Let's keep going.
Doctors? That's my conversation.
How old is he?
He's 26.
Survivor, huh?
And then some.
Oh, he's 26. He's a survivor, huh? Listen, I get... Oh, my God. These shows, they try to play up the severity of illnesses, and I'm sure that whoever directed or wrote this episode, they went through, saw the life expectancy for CF, and were like, let's really play that up. 26, he's a survivor, huh? Well, I'm freaking 28. What does that make me? Like, come on now.
A patient for at least 5 years. I'm not gonna lose him now.
You planning a laparotomy?
Yeah, but his lungs.
You know, I think...
But his lungs. How bad are they? Like, and I did not see one. Hold on a second. Let me go back one more time. Because I could be wrong. I'm trying to get all this right. There is no chest X-ray on this screen. What they're looking at is not. There are no lungs there. Like, what the hell? There's no lungs anywhere behind them. None of that's lungs. None of that's a chest X-ray. So I don't know what the hell she's pointing at, but it's lungs. Well, honey, if you think that's a lung right there, you need to take off the lab coat. You need to leave.
And for at least 5 years, I'm not gonna lose him now.
You planning a laparotomy?
Yeah, but his lungs.
You know, I think I can help you with this. I've seen one case like this before in a 9-year-old. We ended up having to do a total pancreatectomy.
I'd be honored to take any help you can give me.
Well,
You're a
that's
neonatal
severe.
specialist. This isn't your area.
Oof,
I'm just saying.
that's rude.
I did 2 years genetics research in cystic fibrosis. I pretty much seen it all, Dr. Gray. So you did 2 years of genetics research. You've seen it all when it comes to cystic fibrosis, have you? Oh, have ya? Ah! Oh my God. Oh, this is why I don't watch these things. This is why the trailer to 5 Feet Apart was so refreshing, because it was like, oh my God, there's accurate stuff in there, not this shit. Oh, my pen came off my hat. If I put it back on, it will stab my head. Okay, well, let's continue with Miss. I did 2 years research. I know everything there is to know about this disease. Yeah, screw the doctors that dedicate their whole lives to it and still, like, find out new stuff. She's an expert. She's a friggin' expert. What do you want?
you tell her that my lungs don't do well with anesthesia?
Don't I always have your back?
Your kidney function is decreasing rapidly, and I'm afraid you're going to go into multi-system organ failure if we don't operate.
If I say no?
Well, Jesus Christ, that escalated quickly. I'm just curious, what is his lung function? Like, what the hell? And he's still too pretty right now. To be this sick, he's still too damn pretty.
There's no guarantees, Jeremiah. You know that. It's going to be a long, hard surgery. You put a lot of stress on
Long
your
and
body.
hard.
Yeah, but I'm me.
Yeah, but I'm me. I survive everything. God, these shows, man. I wish this was alcoholic, because this is driving me to drink right now. Ah!
You.
So, if we don't operate, I die.
Yeah.
And if we do operate, I may die.
Basically, yes.
Well, I like those odds.
Oh, God. Could they have wrote this character to be any more generically fucking generic than he is right now?
26 years with this disease is awesome, and that's the reality. So if I get lucky, great. If I don't,
Oh, my God. Really?
it's been sweet.
It's going to stay sweet.
Understand?
I'm not liking the Rookie of the Year now. Like, just the way they wrote this character is just annoying me. Like, oh my God. And the bad thing is, this is the first episode. Like, I saw a clip of the second. But I will say, in that second episode of Grey's Anatomy, from what I remember, at least they portrayed the guy as being, like, really sick, and he looked the part. This dude does not look the part whatsoever. Like, that just showed his other hand. Where's his IV? Where's everything? Where's his PICC line? Where's the port? Where's anything that has to do with CF? And if his lungs are that bad, why isn't he on oxygen? Just, sweet baby Jesus. I'm gonna need a drink after this. I'm gonna need some freaking Advil.
All I need to do is something.
That's the wrong scene. I'm on the wrong scene right now. I gotta fast forward.
Here for consent. And here for...
I like, every time they make me do this, like, before an operation or whatever, whoever's giving me the papers, I'm like, oh, this is the paper I have to sign, so if you guys kill me, my family can't sue you, right? Some of them have very funny, and they realize that I'm cracking a joke, because they have, like, funny responses, but some of them just look at me in pure 100% terror, just like, ha 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 ha, and those are the people I go after the hardest.
No extraordinary measures.
Well, he's DNR too? Like, does this guy just want to die? A DNR is do not resuscitate. That means, like, if you flatline, then he doesn't revive. That just pretty much gave away the story too, because $10 says he's gonna die, and they're gonna be like, oh my God, he's DNR. We can't revive him. But hey, at least he's got some oxygen on now. Like, there you go. Thank you, Grays, for doing something semi-accurate.
Can I trap for you?
You should probably call my parents.
Yeah.
Call yourself when you walk out of here.
If you tell a nurse or someone at the hospital to call your parents and they don't, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Again, it maybe that's not exactly illegal, but come on now. Oh yep, he's got the death stare going on. He's totally dead. Like, they're totally killing him in this episode. Like, all signs point to death. Okay? All signs point to death.
You need more traction, Dr. Gray? Here, give me some suction there. Gray, we trapped the do-wad. No. Good. How's he doing?
I wonder if any of the people in Grey's Anatomy ever make up words. Because I haven't been paying that close attention to what they're saying, but there used to be a show on called ER, and all the cast admitted to they used to just make up shit, like for medicines and like surgeries and all that. They'd just make up words that sounded medical, like during a scene. I wonder if they do that on this as well. Let's see, the Rookie of the Year is about to die, I can tell you that.
Ventilate. No, you're not. It's a starter. He's shutting down. Did you increase decrease his peak pressures?
Any higher, lowest ones. Waiting party, yeah. She wanted to agitate. Try ventilating Emmanuel, see if he starts coming back up.
Did you miss any bleeders?
The surgical field is clear.
Agonal rhythm.
Any pulse with that?
I'm crowded. Okay, starting CPR.
I told you.
Want it,
I told you.
Measures Dr. Bailey.
I told you.
No, this is just good medicine.
After all he did for the Cubs, this is how he's gonna go out.
Blue urine?
Blue urine? That's random. Let me hold on. Let me switch my fast forward. You ain't gonna save him. The plot gods are against him. All right.
You're getting tired. Let me
Oh, and they didn't even call his parents either. That's so messed up. Oh, you got another person on there? Boy, his sternum and his ribs are gonna be broke all to shit.
Dr. Bailey, his intestines are cyanotic. There's no blood circulating. Then shunt it to his brain where he needs it.
You call those compressions?
He dead. He's dead. All right. He's gone. He's gone. Okay. Ah, you don't just give up.
Why isn't anyone moving? Who's recording?
Oh, she got.
10 minutes since we had a perfusing rhythm.
He gone.
It's your call, Dr. Bailey.
Gone. He gone. Ugh. Still don't like. I still don't like shit. Even though like this is a very like dumb like episode and not really like just this, the reality of that is still just very just the sounds of like flatlining and the resuscitation and all that. It still just gets to me.
Hey, sister. Time of death 1926.
They didn't even call his parents. Like, that's so shitty. Like, that's so lame. Oh, now they're gonna call his parents. P.S. Your son's dead.
Hi, Mrs. Tate. Miranda Bailey. And I'm calling about Jeremiah. I'm so sorry.
Oh, so they just automatically knew. They're just like, well, our kid finally called us. I guess that means he's dead. Like, oh my god. Well, that was it. That was the whole CF storyline of the episode. It wasn't the worst I've seen, but it was still pretty bad. Like, dude looked totally healthy. He didn't like... The only time he even had, like, oxygen on is, like, right before surgery. Yet his lungs were so bad they didn't want to operate. His pancreas was so bad they needed to remove it. Yeah, he just, like... Maybe it's just me being nitpicky and stuff like that, but that was just... That was a very, like, we have to do this for the plot of the show episode. To where they're like... I get in series like this, they have to focus on, like, the central cast, and he's just kind of a pawn to move this person there, because I don't watch the show, but I imagine, like, this traumatized her, and it moves her character in a certain direction, but still, like, as far as the portrayal of CF goes in this, I'm gonna give that, like, I don't know, a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I'll give it a 4 out of 10 just because it has the Rookie of the Year in it, and I really like him. But, like, for the most part, that was just bad. That was, a couple parts of that were very, very cringe-worthy. Or, you know, I should give it, like, a better rating system. I should start awarding it on, like a dumb scale of, like, you either get, on a scale of, 0 to 5 nebulizers, this episode gets... we'll give it a solid 1.5 nebulizers. All right, we're gonna do it that way. Okay. So yeah, that was not pleasant. That was not a very good representation of cystic fibrosis whatsoever. If I watched that episode and didn't know anything about CF, I would come away from that episode just as confused about the condition as I came in. So, yeah, way to drop the ball, Grays. But that was my reaction to this episode, Deny of Grey's Anatomy. There is a second episode of Grey's Anatomy as well that tackles CF. If you would like me to react to that, totally will. If there's other things you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave them in the comments. It's not just going to be strictly CF. I'll react to other things that you guys may think are funny or whatever, so just leave them in the comments. But other portrayals of CF, definitely. So let me know what the next thing you want me to react to. If you want me to tackle the next episode of Grey's, do another show, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. So just let me know. As always, be sure to follow me on social media. All of my links are down here. I'm also now streaming on Twitch. So if you want to hang out with me and watch some gameplay footage, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/cystic1. Follow me there, because whenever I stream on Twitch, I am only going to interact with people who are on Twitch. So I will be dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch, but if you want to chat, you're going to have to join up on Twitch, because that is where I will be interacting. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I love you all. I will see you next time on the next reaction video. Later. Damn it. It's too far away from my signature sign off. I didn't think that through. I have to lean over like this. Oh god, I feel like I'm on backroom casting couch right now. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.